Hola everyone. Well, Miss B is doing it again. She's hyping. Yep, you heard me right. I honestly think nobody is rubbing off on me a little with these hypes. At least he must be. And of course, you guys are always reaching out asking for new things, and some of you really like it when I share hypes. At least that's what you're telling me. So I thought, why not? Why not look at a few more, and why not jump into a few more and see where it takes us? I honestly can understand the attraction to the hypes, or let's call them the high yield investment platforms, because they can give us high returns even though they are riskier. And when withdrawals hit your wallet instantly or almost instantly, well, I have to say to myself, how can it get any better than that? But to be just downright honest and real at this moment, we have to remember that there is an enormous risk with these platforms. The trick is usually to get in early, don't kick the tires, and of course never trust anything that you read on these websites. They're hypes. Honestly, the only thing that I pray for is a batch ID or the sound of the withdrawal hitting my wallet. Nothing in this space is guaranteed, and I find that especially with hypes. But it doesn't mean that we can't make money. Now remember to only play with fun money, money that you wouldn't care if you lost. I always ask myself, at least most times anyways, before depositing any funds on a platform, I say to myself, if I put money in this platform today and it doesn't show up, or the website is literally gone tomorrow, will I be wrecked? If the answer is yes, then I'm obviously investing too much, or should I say gambling too much, and it's not really fun money then. It's really all a game of chance with these hypes. We never know how many people will get in. We don't know how long it'll last. We don't know how many people will get paid out. We never know if they are there to just run away with our money. But what I have learned from the years of being in crypto and playing with some hypes here and there is that some of these will give us crazy return on our investments, and others will crash and burn. But I think that's what attracts me to doing these every once in a while, and I suspect that's what is making you guys reach out to me asking for more of it. It's risky, and risky can be fun, if not downright exhilarating. So I got thinking to myself the other day, I want to take some more risks and see if it can pay off. You know, I played it fairly safe last year, and if I compare myself to other YouTubers and the returns that they got, they really knocked it out of the park. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe I don't take enough risk. Maybe I should take a little bit of money and just play around with some of these hypes and see where it can get me this year compared to last. So I thought, if I had say $500 to invest somewhere, where would I put it? CASHFX doesn't make sense until I have more. Now, don't get me wrong, you guys know how much I love CASHFX, but I want to upgrade to the $5,000 pack. So I thought to myself, $500 is not going to do that. So let's just focus on making that $500 into $3,000, and then I can upgrade to the CASHFX $5,000 pack. So I thought I could put it in my passive trades. That's been going well. I could buy another package with Softradeai, or I could keep it for some hypes and try some riskier things right now. The conclusion that I came up with was spread it out. Spread it out into different platforms so that my chances of coming out ahead are even greater. Now, of course, this doesn't mean that I just throw it into anything that I see. Like I always say, listen to your gut. Your higher self always knows what's best, so it's so important to listen to your gut. So after sitting the other day and pondering this question, I decided to jump into something new. And using my gut, I decided to do some, let's call it, selective hyping. But before I jump into what's new in my portfolio, let's log into what is working and get that money off the dashboard. Remember, money on the dashboard is exactly that, only money on the dashboard. In order to count it as profit, we have to have it in our wallet. So let's just remind ourselves what I do have in my platform, my passive trades, CASHFX, Softradeai, eProfit Hub, and something new. So stay tuned for that. But I'm not going to talk about CASHFX tonight. This is still a consistent weekly payout of anywhere from 8 to 11%. And as you know, it's my favorite. Then there's Softradeai. I called it weeks ago that Softradeai felt like the long-lost younger brother of CASHFX. Less experienced, less players behind the scenes, and recently, there's been a lot of FUD around the platform. Honestly, I ignore all of that. The arguments that people are using cannot be fully supported. Who cares if Ryan has a Fiverr profile? There is no evidence that it's even real. With Photoshop these days, most anything can be manipulated. And of course, that account may have been taken off of Fiverr, but if you go on there today, you cannot find Ryan on there selling any services. You do see him on there thanking people for their service. So I'm just feeling that this can be so easily manipulated that I'm not going to waste my time worrying about it. Besides, that's like someone finding out that my day job is as a nuclear design engineer and that Miss B really isn't a crypto YouTuber. Seriously? This platform so far has delivered on everything they have promised. Sure, it may not be around forever. We don't know. We don't have that crystal ball. But right now, it is a paying platform, and honestly, that's why we're here, to find paying platforms. I don't know who is behind the new platform that I'm sharing with you today. Maybe they are a gas station attendant from some unheard country. Really, it doesn't matter. Or maybe they even do sell things on Fiverr. It really doesn't matter. What matters is, are people getting paid? Besides, it got me thinking that maybe the people behind trying to scam some of our community members last week on Telegram went ahead and started this FUD. Maybe it's a competitor. Just like I never take a platform or a hype by its face value, I never take FUD by its face value either. Give me the facts, indisputable facts, and then I will consider it. So let's go ahead and jump onto Softradeai. I have 2 active packs there earning 4%, and let's go ahead and get that money off the dashboard. Okay, so here you can see I've got 2 active packs. One is ready to expire in 26 days, the other one in 32 days. Let's just go ahead, like I said, and take whatever I can off this platform. I have $50.20 in my wallet. So let's go ahead and withdraw those funds. Remember to select the payment type. And we'll go down here and make it 50/20 request. And we'll put in our 2FA code. And there we go. Excellent. And I just got the email that request has been sent. Now these have been taking anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes for me. Not a big deal. So the next one in my portfolio is the eProfit Hub, a Hyip, highest risk in my opinion. This pays 0.25% hourly, so that works out to 6% daily. Minimum investment $10, hourly earnings, and if you have enough, of course, you can withdraw hourly. Minimum withdrawal is $350 of Bitcoin, and all the other cryptocurrencies are $1.50. This one takes Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, I think it was Bitcoin Cash, and Dash maybe. We can check when we get in there. And you can earn up to 360% on this, and withdrawals are almost instantaneous. It's within milliseconds sometimes, and the weekend withdrawals, yes, active age of this platform, February 4th of 2020 it started, and there's 0 cost for withdrawal. So let's hop over there and see what I have on the platform to take off. And this one I got in on February 22nd, and it's been paying like a charm. And let's just log in. I'll pause here for a second while I log in. Okay, so here we are. So I got into this, like I said, on February 22nd. My account balance is $14.49. So far I've earned $63.90 here, and then of course had some referral money come into this one. So let's go ahead and do the withdrawal of the $14.49. So select the type of currency, and it's $14.48. Not going to dispute a penny, and request and confirm. So I deposited $200 into this Hyip, like I said, on the 22nd, and it's been paying with no issues and super fast withdrawals. Unfortunately, I didn't have my wallet open, damn it, but I just got an email saying that the withdrawal request is complete, so that would have hit my wallet. Okay, another winner in my portfolio, as many of you know, has been my passive trades. Okay, well, I was hoping to talk about my passive trades, but it seems like I can't get in. And when I tried logging in, it kept giving me an error message saying that the CAPTCHA was incorrect, or that the security code was incorrect. So I tried to reach out to support, and I get the same damn message. So I'm obviously going to have to email them rather than doing this online support form. But everybody, just check your accounts and see if you're getting the same problem. And please let me know in the comments below. My intention with this tonight was, the other day when I was trying to decide what to do with some of my winnings, I decided that I was actually going to deposit more into my passive trades. And as part of that plan, I was going to do something a little different in this platform. So what I was planning on doing today was invest $300 in here and start to reinvest that for the first week. The second week, take some off. Third week, reinvest, and do a lot more reinvesting with my passive trades. I've been in this since May of last year, so almost coming up to the year anniversary, and I was really hoping to do this live, but I figured it was also important to share with you that I'm having issues, so you guys can let me know if you're having issues as well. But to be fair to them, it may just be the CAPTCHA issue, and I will reach out to them via email to support and see what they have to say. Okay, so we have pretty well covered everything that I have been in for a bit now, but I have something new, like I promised. This next platform is also a Hyip, and let's just go over and go to my spreadsheet. So this one that I'm going to talk about right now is a Hyip, just like eProfit Hub, very similar in nature. Riskiest of the riskiest, so again, only play with your fun money. And this new one pays 6% daily, just like the eProfit Hub. And you may be asking, why would Miss B go into another one that pays 6%? Well, I'm just spreading it out. Diversification is key. If one of them scams out on me, I have a backup. And who knows, they both might not scam out, and I might make a killing on both. You can always hope, right? But even though we know it's not forever, this new Hyip claims that it's 6% daily forever. It accepts Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and what I love about the 6% return is that it will take me 17 days, almost 17 days, to get my capital back, and everything after that is called gravy in my books. So let's just show you what I figured out. And the reason that I put this together was I started to think that the minimum investment in this new platform is $25. But of course, I don't only want to put $25 in because the returns will be so low, and I really like to be able to withdraw at least daily. So here are the numbers. And mind you, I got all of this together so I could speak to you guys about it, and it actually made me realize something. So it's kind of good that I do this for you guys. So if I deposit $100 at 6% daily, that means I get $6 daily, and 200 would be 12, and so on. You know, if I get up to $1,000, that's $60 a day in earnings. That would be sweet. But basically, it doesn't matter whether I put $100 in or $1,000 in. The return of my capital happens on day 17, is fully free money, free gravy, whatever you want to call it. So if this can go longer than 17 days, then everything past 17 days is totally free money. So I started thinking, okay, $100. I'm going to start the platform. You know, I always like to test the deposit. So I threw $100 in this platform. So it means that I'll be able to withdraw $6 a day. So let's go. No, let me still talk about it. So I got into this platform on the 26th of February, like I said, with $100. And today I just wanted to share some details with you. I realized though that the minimum withdrawal is $12, at least for Bitcoin, and that's what I deposited. So unfortunately, I don't have enough to do a live withdrawal today, but I know people like Nobody Crypto is taking money off this platform, the Oracle's taking money off this platform. So I'm going to invest another $200, and that will make my total deposit $300. So that'll make my daily earnings of $18 that I can take off per day. And again, it'll take me 17 days. On day 17, that'll be totally free money from there on. So between what I was going to put into my passive trades today and what I'm putting into this new platform, that would have eaten up my fund money for now. But I'm still going to hold off putting the $300 into my passive trades until I hear back from them. Obviously, I still believe that platform could go on for a very long time, and then who knows, I might even pull another $500 out of my pot and do something with that, but I'll leave that for another video. So let's just go ahead and do the big reveal on what this new Hyip is, and probably some of you have already figured it out. Excuse me. And it's EXWAY. I jumped into this, and like I said, I didn't realize that only my $100 deposit would only give me $6 a day. Of course, hindsight's a wonderful thing. When I think about it, 6% of 100, it totally makes sense. But what I didn't realize was the minimum is actually $12. So as you can see here, Perfect Money, I don't use it. Payer, I don't use it. But the minimums there are $2. Bitcoin, it's $12 minimum. And Litecoin, it's $6. Ethereum, it's $6. So again, you need to make sure that you've invested enough. If you did $100 of Ethereum, you would be able to do daily withdrawals. Same with Litecoin. But with Bitcoin, if you want to make daily withdrawals, the minimum that you have to put in is $200. So I can't take this off the platform tonight, unfortunately, but that's okay. We know it's working for others, and I will put the referral link below. But just quickly, let's go over some of the particulars of this program. Like I said, it's 6% daily, paid out hourly. The minimum deposit here is $25. The minimum withdrawal, like I said, is $12 in Bitcoin and $6 in both Litecoin and Ethereum. It claims to be a forever plan, and it is instant paying just like all the other Hyipes. And apparently it started in November 2018, and their website is registered for a very long time, and there's 0% fee for withdrawals. So, you know, the website thing, I don't know what to trust. It's a hype. If it lasts a year, great. If it doesn't, we took the chance, or at least I did. It's all good. If you go to their main page, you know, I literally don't even bother reading this. All I look at is what plans they have. I'm only talking about the 6% daily forever plan because the amount goes up to $5,000. All the other plans are greater than $5,000, and I'm not putting that kind of money in a hype. I don't have that kind of fun money. So I'm thinking that most of you are probably similar to me and would be somewhere between $25 and $5,000. So that's why I'm only talking about the 6%. And those are all the things that it takes in. And if I had used this with my $100, it would have told me that I got $6 a day. Yes, we know that. And the monthly, I could get $180. So if it lasted for the month, just think, I would have made $80 on my $100 investment. Not bad. And could it last, you know, a couple of months? Who knows? Anything's possible in this crypto space. And yet it could be gone tomorrow as well. So I don't bother reading all of this. To me, it's probably, well, I'm not even going to say probably. It's fake. For sure. There's no way that they're into that. But what I do look at is number of days running. This can all be fake too. But I just like to see if this is changing. And then finally, I like to look and see if there's anybody that I know that's in it that's getting paid. Right now there's not, but again, we did see, oh, Big Mike made a deposit, it looks like. Now I don't know if that's Mike from our community, but could be. So I like looking at that. That's who's invested on the left, who's withdrawn, and that's pretty well it. All of this stuff, I never believe it. I take note of the support email and I note that down. But that's pretty well it. And like I said, I'm hoping it goes much longer than 17 days so I can at least get my initial capital back. And yeah, we'll go from there. So Miss B's hyping. Woohoo! Now actually, before I forget, let's go ahead and do that deposit. Oh my god, I almost forgot. Okay, so let's see if I can remember. Make a deposit. I want to do $100 of Bitcoin. And I will confirm. Okay, so I send to this address. And actually, if I just use my phone, it'll be that much easier. Okay. I'm just taking a few minutes to confirm that I have the right address and the right amount of Bitcoin. And I am sending that right now. Okay, transaction is in progress. Success on my end. So now we just have to wait for the 3 confirmations and then that will show up. And with this one, you don't have to select what plan you want to get into. If you recall, all of the plans, they had, you know, 25 to 5,000, 5,000. So there's no overlap. So it'll automatically know what percentage or daily percentage you are owed by the amount that you have in your deposit. So I don't have to add to the plan that I already have. I'll just have another deposit starting today and earning me 6% daily plus the other amount. So the total amount in my account will be earning me 6% daily forever. It's not like the other ones that it goes for 35 days or 30 days or 17 days, whatever. I just want this to go longer than 17 days so that I can be in profit, and I'm obviously hoping that it goes much longer than that. So I don't think we need to sit around and wait for that deposit to show up. I have every bit of confidence that it will. So that's pretty well it, but one thing before I go, I do want to mention a great teaching moment that I heard today. I was actually watching DJ Nice Crypto's video yesterday, and he mentioned that he got in a few hypes recently and made a rookie mistake. So of course, I wanted to get all the details on it and hopefully share it with you guys, which I did. I honestly love it that he's so humble and actually took the time to share his experience, because it helps us all stay a little safer. Now what happened was he registered for Fair Invest using a password that he had previously used on another hype. If I recall the story correctly, a day after starting an active deposit in the new hype, someone was able to actually log into his account using that same old password, initiate 2FA, and basically do what they wanted with his account. Now remember, this wasn't anything to do with Fair Invest. They actually were very responsive to his concerns and his issue and helped him get his account back up and running. But the teaching moment here is that the hacker was able to use the password that DJ had used on another hype, log into Fair Invest, and request a capital release, less the 20% fee, of course. But the hacker didn't care. That was just basically free money to them. And Fair Invest allowed you to do that, to take your capital out less the 20% fee. So they were making a killing. As soon as they got into that account, why leave it in there and take the daily returns or even reinvest it? You would just take the money and run. Honestly, it's something that could have happened to the best of us or any of us, and we are all human. I think I have a video somewhere early on in my career on YouTube about how hard it is to come up with new passwords every time and make an original one without the same patterning and without using the same characters. In my line of work, this has always been very important. And I guess it comes to me naturally, but it's still hard for me to come up with an original one every time. We all want to use the same password to make it faster, easier to get into our account, and also I will never do it where my laptop or my desktop remembers the password for me. I just find that far too easy for hackers to get into too many things. So I just want to take a moment and thank DJ Nice for reminding us all how important it is to be vigilant. I think as a YouTuber, it puts us even at a higher or a greater risk, which is why I try to be anyways, very cautious at showing my login details. I don't even like to share the number of keystrokes that I use. Things like this can help a hacker do their job much quicker, and I'm not into helping hackers. So thanks again, DJ, for the teachable moment, and I think that's pretty well it, everyone, for today. Be sure to stay tuned for my next video. I'll give you an update on what happened with my passive trades, and also I may decide that I want to jump into something else. I've been looking at it and I haven't made a deposit yet, but I want to do that. And then I want to just kind of get a comfort around that it's actually working. But so far, I haven't seen many people talk about it, so I think it might be something good that we can get in really early. But again, no promises. So wishing you all a blessed day, and until next time, hasta luego. Love you guys.